Good afternoon. My name is Bruce Harrell. I serve on the Seattle City Council. And I've been having discussions with Mr. Henry Cannon, a resident of this county and a student, looking at miscellaneous issues in our city and our state. And I want to talk about the Yesler Terrace redevelopment project, which is one of the biggest redevelopments that have come to the city for decades, and it really sort of begs the question about what this city is becoming and what it can become. You well know, it's a 30-acre publicly subsidized housing community. It's been around Seattle for decades. It was originally built, I believe, in 1941, and is one of our most diverse and economically challenged neighborhoods. We have subsidized housing there, lower income units, very diverse population, many members from the Immigrant and Refugee Commission. And the reason why I say it sort of begs the question about what's happening is because as we redevelop this whole acreage, and I believe it's around, again, over 30 acres, it will have mixed income, it'll have open space and parks, it'll have educational component to it, but many people will be displaced. We do have a displacement policy making sure all of those residents, again, even the ones that are of the lower income range, will be replaced in housing within the city. But again, we have to make sure that that actually occurs, and as a city council member, it's going to be one of our most important things we achieve. Again, what's going to happen there, and I have a few statistics that I will share with you. We will have in our new redevelopment close to 5,000 units, over 4.3 million square feet of housing. We'll have about 900,000 square feet of office space, about 65,000 square feet of neighborhood services, including a Yesler Community Center. There is one now that'll you'll see some wraparound services around there. You'll have retail space, around 88,000 square feet of neighborhood retail, about 16 acres of parks and semi-private open space, and parking spots, around 5,100 parking spots. So again, it's going to be a whole different look and feel. Why are we doing this? Well, a lot of the current structures are not dilapidated, but there are many roofing issues, plumbing issues, electrical issues, whether it's Wi-Fi, internet in the right places, and so the infrastructure is failing. It's been old, and the Seattle Housing Authority has not been able to reinvest as to the level they'd like to. So this is part of a city effort with the Seattle Housing Authority, sort of sanctioned by the Seattle City Council, making sure that we can provide all of the wraparound services through education for these residents. But that is valuable real estate. Much of it is view property. You may recall in how a city is growing right now, we want walkable, livable areas, and so this is prime real estate. And so this is a means to use private money and private capital, bring in market rate housing, leverage those dollars to make sure we have subsidized housing for lower income units. And so we'll have about 561 units that'll serve incomes of 30% of area median income or lower. We'll have about 290 apartments with incomes below 60%, and around 850 apartments will serve residents with incomes below 80% of AMI. So we're trying to achieve, again, affordable housing for the people that really matter the most, the people that are looking for opportunity here. And again, we need to keep affordability at the forefront of our minds. So in essence, as Mr. Cannon and the other students and the faculty look at what we're doing for this redevelopment project, the challenge will be making sure, number one, it remains diverse and affordable, and number two, we're able to leverage private dollars to the extent we can, because government cannot do it alone. As a child, I grew up playing basketball for Yesler Terrace, and I have many friends that grew up through those, what we would call projects, over the years, and have gone on to do some good things. And so to a large extent, there's a sadness in tearing down what has been provided decades and decades of opportunity. But again, nothing stays the same, and so we're going to make sure we replace and maintain affordable housing. But this does give us an opportunity to leverage some private dollars as well. So I think this is helpful as you understand what we're looking at as a council to make sure our city remains affordable, diverse, and a great city for all of us to live. Thank you very much for listening to me.